intellectually, there are only dhammas. There are no beings, no I. But just like the car, there are the components coming together.
Is Dhamma very subtle? So very, very subtle. That's why they should be truthful to the truth. Otherwise, there can never be understanding of whatever is now appearing at all. So, what's the car?
Car is the car.
Really? What is the nature, the reality of car?
Okay. Car can be cognized.
At moment of seeing, is there any car? Just one moment of seeing. Can that moment be car?
No car at the moment of seeing, but still there is the idea of there is this car.
Only idea, is that right?
I think there is something there and it can be cognized.
Is that Tajung?
It's just like the example of the car. There is this phenomenon of car.
So Tajung is not a car, right?
Yes.
Why Tajung is not a car at moment of seeing?
At the moment of seeing, there's no Da Zhuang. Da Zhuang is not a car because there's no other sense door cognition together yet.
So there are so many moments, seeing, thinking, taking what is there by shape and form as different things. Is that right?
Da Zhuang said, this is where I'm not clear.
That's why be truthful to the truth, the ultimate truth at moment of seeing. Is that Tajung or is that car? Or what is there?
And if I could just interrupt briefly, please. Excuse me, Ajahn.
Please turn there and continue.
I am looking at a screen and I can see images of Vincent, Sarah, Ajahn, and Pal with her kittens. But none of those things can be directly known. What can be directly known is just seeing and its object, visible object, and the thinking about those things. So there are the objects of the understanding, that is the development of the path, are different from conventional objects which do exist in the conventional sense, but they are not absolute realities.
Da Zhuang say he understands now. Ajahn,
yes.
Are there any further
yes.
comment you would like to say? Yeah.
Yes. So, Tajung now understand. Understand what?
Da Zhuang say he understands the true nature of things are actually through the Paramatma Dhamma.
Is that thinking now?
Yes.
So, is there a moment without seeing, hearing, smelling, tasting, touching, and thinking?
No.
Really? At moment of being fast asleep? Is there seeing, hearing, smelling, tasting, touching, and thinking?
Right, there are such moments. I have no idea what's happening, what's going on.
What is that moment?
What is because that's a string of Bhavanga Chittas.
Is there the idea of a car or something at that moment. So at moment of seeing, is that the idea of a car?
No.
So what is there at moment of seeing, hearing, smelling, tasting, touching, thinking, or even there's no such experiences?
Just that which is experienced, just the Dhamma, the Rupas.
So we have to understand each reality as it is. The Nama cannot be the Rupa at all. So what is there?
At most moments, there are the Nama that's experienced.
So without that, reality arises. There can never be anything at all. No car. So in reality, in the ultimate truth, what are there? No matter here or there, heaven or hell, this world or other world, what are there? So I think that we learn about everything to have more clear understanding of the truth of what is there. Because it seems like what we have heard is enough or true, but it's not yet the direct understanding of each reality as we have talked about. So no matter we will talk about samatha or vipassana or anything, it is just begin again and begin again to consider the truth, to realize the truth as we have studied and learned. For example, the reality which experiences the object. It seems like no doubt about it, we have heard a lot. But what about the understanding of the truth of the nature of that which is now appearing as we have learned? In order to have right understanding of the truth, just to let go wrong understanding of it's always something in life. So what's the point of talking about the car or the plate or the food or anything, or seeing and hearing and what is there now appearing? To understand the subtle truth of what is there, because it's there and gone instantly all the time. That's why discussion about Dhamma is so very, very helpful to understand the truth a little more and a little more. So in order to understand Dhammas as anatta, no matter what moment in life, from life to life, if nothing arises, can there be anything or something? And at moment of experiencing one doorway at a time, there cannot be the car arising and falling away. Can a car arise and fall away? See?
It's the Dhamma that think about the car, arise and pass away.
That's why we can say what can be there appearing has to be through 6 doorway, one doorway at a time. So at moment of thinking about a car, what is real?
At the moment of thinking car, thinking is real, but the car is not.
That's why we learn to understand the arising and falling away, the impermanency of all kinds of Dhamma which is conditioned to arise. To understand in truth that actually there can never be anyone or any person or anything at all. Is it the base and foundation to understand whatever is there from moment to moment in life? No matter what would we talk about, samatha or vipassana or anything, just to understand what is real, what is the reality at that moment, not to take it to be someone or I am developing or concentrating, samatha or vipassana.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, someone might just concentrate on samatha or vipassana, no understanding of the reality of that very moment at all. So the foundation to understand the truth is understanding the reality as it is one by one. Samatha is not anyone. What are they?
Samatha is like a raft to cross the river.
The river of what?
River of life.
What is life? Kusla? Akusla?
The river should be a life and death.
So how can we go across the river of birth and death?
People like us or beginners need gradual steps.
Only the understanding of the truth can wear away, little by little, ignorance as the sea of ignorance from life to life. To the other side, understanding goes over there without any more ignorance. And that is a samatha development, because samatha bhavana is different from vipassana bhavana. That's why there can never be the understanding of the nature of what is there right now or any time without considering the truth. When Buddha taught about any reality, the truth, the ultimate truth, is there, experienced by the enlightenment. That's why there cannot be any understanding of reality without listening carefully, consider carefully, understand very carefully about reality. So, is samatha a reality?